Oh, hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about the 20th element, calcium. So, the element calcium is very good for you. It is in milk, and drinking milk is also very good for you. Although milk has a lot of fat, it's still good for you. And calcium, it can make your bones super strong, so you can be more safe from the coronavirus. So, calcium can be in a powder, or it can be mostly they're in schools or your thigh bones, because that's where you need the most power, and your spine. So your bones are made out of calcium, but how the calcium is put together to make the bone, I'm not sure, but I think it's the blood cells and then it puts them together. Yeah, I think so. So this is a picture of calcium. It can be a little bit silver, but when you turn it to powder, it's the color of this froze dragon skull. Yellowish white. And these are calcium. And your teeth are made out of calcium because your teeth look just like calcium, remember? White, they're hard. And yeah, so if you eat your teeth, you won't die because it's calcium, but don't eat your own teeth, okay? And this is a mineral calcite, calcium carbonate. And fun fact, chalk is made out of gypsum, which is basically calcium sulfate. They just color the gypsum or calcium sulfate to make the chalk or sidewalk chalk or rainproof chalk, whatever you want to call it. Wait, rainproof chalk isn't calcium because you have to put extra materials because it's rainproof. But yeah, so I'm gonna read this book for you. Say calcium, and most people think of white chalky things, or perhaps milk. The stone called chalk, as in the White Cliffs of Dover, is calcium carbonate, while chalk of the blackboard variety, made of calcium sulfate, properly known as gypsum. Sorry, not gypsum, gypsum. The lead in pencils is not made of lead, and common chalk is not made of chalk. What is it writing instruments and misleading names? Both kinds of chalk and the calcium found in milk are compounds of calcium. The pure element itself is a shiny metal similar in appearance to aluminum. You rarely see it in metallic form because it is unstable in air, decomposing fairly rapidly into calcium hydrogen and calcium carbonate, which, as you might expect, are chalky white substances. On contact with water or acid, calcium metal generates hydrogen gas as much as the alkaline metals do, but makes it a slower controlled pace that makes it a slower or a useful source of small amounts of hydrogen. We're always told that calcium is important for strong bones. I'm correct there. And it is indeed a major component of bone mineralization. Mineralization. Mammal bones are a rigid hydroxyapatite foam, a form of hydrated calcium phosphate. But while it's possible to imagine bones made of something else such as glass, see silicon element 14. So when it says look at element silicon 14, it means calcium and silicon together is glass, I think. Calcium is constantly moving in and out of cells, mediating such important things or ways that the body will begin to dissolve bones rather than allow blood calcium levels to fall. In fact, one theory posits that bones evolved initially as a way to store calcium, but just in eventuality taking on a structural function only as an afterthought. Calcium is among the elements that life requires in substantial quantities. Others, like selenium-34, are required in tiny amounts for just a few specialized enzymes. Still others, like scandium, has absolutely no function whatsoever in the body. So this is calcium. Thank you. Bye. So, tip, drink a lot of milk. Bye.